Stephen Law, I do beg your pardon, do we need religion to create a moral society? That's the question.
Yeah, I don't believe so, no. If you look at China, for about 2 millennia, it was a very moral place. Their morality was based on Confucianism, which is a secular, non-religious doctrine, and yet you find more or less the same moral codes. You find the Golden Rule, do as you would be done by, for example. Confucius, that was his message too, not just Jesus. So you find societies that are very moral, that have similar levels of morality to religious societies, such as Europe under Christianity. So it's just a straightforward counterexample to the claim that you can't have a moral society without a religious foundation.
So does morality predate religion?
I don't know, you'll have to ask a scientist. An evolutionary. I think they both clearly have deep roots in our history, and to some extent it looks as if there's a genetic component perhaps to both of those tendencies that we have to be moral and to lean towards religion.
To be pattern seekers, yes. Yeah. Stephen?
Yeah, I think that what's most important is that we produce good citizens. And the kind of citizen that I would want to hold up as a model would be, say, the kind of citizens who rescued Jews during the Holocaust. Now, research has been done into the backgrounds of those individuals, and it turns out that what really motivated those individuals was not religious belief, in fact. They didn't appear to be much more religious than those that didn't rescue. What marks out the rescuers from the non-rescuers is that they were raised to think and question and think about things from other points of view.
To do the right thing for the right reasons.
Yeah, certainly to discuss openly and not just uncritically and passively accept whatever they were told. Now, you can raise children like that within a religious setting. It's not incompatible with religion, but you can also do it outside of a religious setting. And it turns out it doesn't matter very much whether you do it inside religion or outside, as long as you're doing that. That's the most important thing.
No responsibility for the elderly. That religious people see that because they connect.
There's a lot to respond to in there, and some of it's right. I think it's true. The religion. We'll get to the bits that are not right in a minute. I mean,
cut to the chase, Stephen.
So, religion is actually a very good social adhesive. It's quite good at binding people together into communities, and no one wants to deny that. However, it's also true, for example, that if you run philosophy for children programs in schools, those children are also transformed. They become far more moral, far more interested in interacting with each other.
It's the long term we're
so you can build communities using religion, or you can build communities without using religion. The thing about the philosophical approach, let me finish. The thing about the philosophical approach is that everyone is included. You don't have the effect of different religions. As they bind people together, they produce divisions between those communities.
That's an assumption you're making.
Final word.
Yeah, I think that each one of us ultimately has the responsibility for making our own moral decisions, and we need the inner resources to fall back on to make those kind of decisions.
And religion can help us.
And I have no problem with religion whatsoever in terms of providing guidance, but you need to reflect on it and ultimately make your own decision. You should not treat your religion as a moral compass that you must always follow blindly and unthinkingly.
Moral compass, I haven't heard that word for a couple of years. Thank you all very much indeed. Thank you.